Hello student, in last video I have explained you the Gauss theorem and its applications. Today we will solve some numericals. Okay, so take your books, chapter 2 Gauss theorem, numerical first. Before doing numerical, the formula I will tell you about the formulas used in this exercise. We have Gauss theorem, which is phi is equal to q over epsilon naught. This is Gauss theorem. What is this? This is total flux passes through any closed surface. Total flux passes through any closed surface. This is net charge enclosed in the Gaussian surface or closed surface. This is the first formula. And second formula we will use simply for electric flux. Phi is equal to E dot A, vector E dot A, or phi is equal to EA cos theta. Okay, these are two formulas which we will use in this exercise. This is phi is equal to q over epsilon naught. Always remember, Gauss theorem is applicable only for closed surface. Okay, and this is flux passes through any surface, whether it is closed or not, E vector E dot vector A. Now, one thing more, the electric flux passes through a closed surface only depends upon the charge enclosed in that Gaussian surface or closed surface. Okay. According to Gauss theorem, the total electric flux passes through any closed surface depends only upon the charge enclosed in that surface. In that closed surface, it is also called Gaussian surface, that closed surface. Okay. Now, question number first. In this numerical, a point charge of 1.8 microcoulomb is at the center of a cubical Gaussian surface of 55 centimeter side. Consider in this question we have a cubical Gaussian surface. Cubical. This is a cubical Gaussian surface. The side of each surface is 55 centimeter. And a point charge is placed at the center of this cubical surface. In question, given data Q is equal to plus 1.8 microcoulomb, 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb converted into coulomb, and side of this Gaussian surface. What we have to find? We have to find net flux through the surface. Now, we have two formulas. Phi is equal to q over epsilon naught and phi is equal to EA cos theta, as I told you. The given surface is closed surface, and for closed surface, to find electric flux, we will use phi is equal to q over epsilon naught. It means this data is unnecessary in this numerical. The side of this cube, the value of the side of this cube is unnecessary. We don't need it. So from Gaussian surface, phi is equal to q over epsilon naught. Here q is 1.8 10 to the power minus 6 upon epsilon naught value is 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12. You can solve it. You can calculate it. Okay. This is the measurement of flux. Now, we can ask the total flux passes all the six surface. Total flux passes all the six surface of this cube. Then the answer will be this. This is total flux passes through complete surface or six surfaces of this cube is this. But if we want to find the flux passes through each surface, only one surface, flux passes through each surface. Now, let's say phi dash will be phi upon 6. This cube has 6 faces. The total flux passes through this whole cube or all the 6 faces is given by this. And if we want to find the flux passes through only one surface, then we have to divide this total flux by 6 because a cube has 6 faces. Now this will be the value of flux passes through only one surface. Got it? Now the second question, the net outward flux. This is net outward flux through the surface of a box is 8 into 10 to the power 3 Newton meter square Coulomb inverse. Okay. This is the value of electric flux. Phi is equal to 8 into 10 to the power 3 Newton meter square, and this flux is outward. So we will take it as positive flux. Okay. What is the net charge inside the box? We have to find value of Q. Simple, we have a box which is a closed surface. Okay. Then here phi is given and we have to find Q. Then use Gauss theorem. From Gauss theorem, phi is equal to total flux passes through a closed surface is equal to Q over epsilon naught. Here phi is 8 into 10 to the power 3 Q over epsilon naught 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12. So value of Q will be 8 into 8.85 into 10 to the power 3 into 10 to the power minus 12 Coulomb, or 8 into 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 9 Coulomb. The sign of this charge will be positive. Okay. In this question, there is one important thing. This is the flux. As I told you, flux is a scalar quantity and it can be positive, negative and zero. Positive flux means outward flux. Positive flux means outward flux. Negative flux means inward flux. And if flux is zero, it means this is no electric flux. Okay. Positive flux means outward flux. It means if we have a box, if we have a closed surface, then positive flux means that field lines are going in outward direction. For negative flux, it means field lines are coming inward the surface, in inward direction. Suppose this is a closed surface, this is a cube, and if flux is going outward, it means a positive charge present inside this cube. A positive charge. As we know, the electric field lines due to a positive charge in outward direction. And if flux is negative, it means electric field lines are in inward direction, and it represents the presence of a negative charge inside this surface. Always remember, always use the value of phi with sign. In Gauss theorem, always use value of phi and value of q with sign, with appropriate sign. Now from your exercise, question number 3, question number 4 and question number 5. Your homework is question number 3rd and 4th from numerical, and there is a derivation in your textbook. Electric field due to thin charge sheet. Do it yourself. Okay. This is the application of Gauss theorem, and you will do yourself. So numerical, from numerical, question number 3rd and 4th, and what is this derivation?